I think I bring new energy and fresh ideas to a position that's been held by the same individual for 25 years, and I think it's time for a change in this office. I think I have the right experience for the office. As I said, I'm a small business owner. I'm a lawyer. My law practice focuses on auditing, and what I do is I help my clients who are Fortune 500 companies review their books and records, review their compliance procedures, and get into compliance on their unclaimed property reporting. So I've got the right experience. I also have a master's degree in government management and public policy, and essentially being state auditor is being an advocate for the taxpayers. It starts with being an advocate for the office and being a leader of that office and being able to credibly go to the General Assembly and get the resources that the office needs and then point them in the right direction. And that's really where, you know, the office needs some improvements. We've got to get ahead of the curve, look for problems, find them quickly, find them or prevent them before they even start. There has to be adequate follow-through. We've got to, if we find something in one agency, let's take that best practice to other agencies. Let's do all appropriate follow-through, whether that's with the Attorney General's office or going to the legislature. And let's modernize the office. Let's really use technology to do more. My plan talks about doing more performance auditing. So, you know, there's different kinds of audits you can do. You can just make sure that the numbers add up and they're accurate. Performance auditing is a different kind of auditing that goes a step further, and it makes sure that money is being spent properly and effectively. It looks for cost savings. In the last 4 years, only 4 performance audits have been completed by the current state auditor. We should be doing dozens of these. That should be the main focus of the office. There's many opportunities. You know, I'm also, in addition to being an attorney, I also have a small tech startup company where we designed an app to help with the legislative process and make the legislative process more efficient. So I'm already involved in this, and I think there's a lot of ways the auditor's office can use technology more. Give whistleblowers a secure way to come forward. For instance, you know, there's a 1-800 number, but I think most people are pretty uncomfortable in an age of caller ID to call a number. But all of us carry cameras on our phones, and we're able to take pictures and send them in. What we need is a secure platform for people to feel comfortable sending information in right away. So there's a lot of opportunities here that are being missed. I'm offering new ideas, a new plan for this office to make it do more.
The interesting challenge is the state budget has gone up by over $3 billion since I've been auditor, yet at the same time my staff has been cut in half, really more by 2/3. But still with that, we've managed to put together a staff filled with CPAs and certified fraud examiners where we'd had none before. And through hard work, technology, and innovation, and very good dedicated staff, that we've managed through all the hard times, all the restrictions that been put on us, to put together an auditor's office that I think any state would be proud to call their own. We've got a very good team. I think I've got the best group of accountants in all of state government working in my office, and we're very proud of that. And we've put together a very credible product that I think helps manage the state, number one, and number two, looks after fraud, waste, and abuse. The state does what we call pay and catch, where you come in and you fill out the forms, and the state takes it at merit what you're saying is your income levels. And if they find out that, you know, those numbers are fraudulent, they go after you after they've given you the money. You know, that is a process that just has all kinds of potential for fraud. We think the eligibility requirements should be a little bit more upfront, and I think they should be coordinated from program to program. We currently don't really coordinate eligibility programs. In other words, if you qualify for one source of assistance from the state, you probably qualify for multiple programs. And the systems don't talk to each other. And I think it makes every bit of sense to say, here's your one-stop shop. It's better for the consumers. It's better for the people that need those services. And in the long run, the state can you know, better manage that, because if we're looking at the eligibility, we can have a better control on fraud. Right now, you know, it's a pretty open-ended system, and again, it's ripe for fraud, and we think that needs to be improved.